Absolutely. Yes, we have someone you know and love. We have Josh Kolsrud in with us today.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Thanks for having me on.
Yes, here's my, okay, there we go. All right, just trying to figure out which shot is the three of us here. Do you have a good weekend?
Oh, it was excellent. Yeah, I relaxed, watched the UFC fight on Saturday, and yeah, it was a good time.
Okay, good. I wondered what you do on the weekend because I envision you never taking a day off.
I know, right?
You're always so busy, I'm sure.
Yep.
So we're having you in to talk about a case that you've been on the show to talk about before.
Sure.
We have this Arizona lottery ticket that was sold in Scottsdale,
Yep.
right? Well, or kind of sold, not sold.
Sure.
It's at the center of this legal case.
Yeah.
So walk us through kind of the very latest and what's happening with this.
So just to remind the viewers, this is a case where you have a store clerk who was working at Circle K, and there was a lottery for around $12 million, and nobody had claimed the ticket. And the next morning, the store clerk heard that the winning ticket was sold from that location. And once the store clerk ended his shift, he went out to his car, changed his clothes, came back in, and bought the remaining tickets for that lottery. And one of those tickets was the winning ticket. And Circle K found out about it and took possession of the ticket. And now there's a big lawsuit about who owns the ticket. Now, the lottery, the state lottery, says that once a ticket is printed out, it belongs to the store. So Circle K says it belongs to them. And they're also claiming that the store clerk owes a fiduciary duty to the store. And even if he bought the ticket, that, you know, if you work in a gold mine and you find gold, it belongs to your employers. They're just saying it belongs to them. Now, the clerk may have a case here if he can show that he had no idea that the winning ticket that he bought was at the Circle K. So if he just walked in like you or I with no knowledge about the winning ticket, he has a really good case of keeping it. So right now...
But does it appear that way? I mean, if you clocked out, changed your clothes, went back to buy these tickets,
it does raise red flags.
It kind of seems questionable there, right?
It seems premeditated. It's almost like he looked up on ChatGPT about what he should do if he's going to make a claim. So yes, you know, the fact that he went out, changed his clothes, like why would you have to change your clothes?
Right.
Or even go back to the same Circle K that you work, unless you had inside knowledge. And you know, that's where this case really is about. You know, if he had inside knowledge, it's kind of like insider trading with stocks, that you can't use that to your benefit for a variety of reasons. Number one, the profits go to the employer, but the Arizona lottery also doesn't want it because it really, like, it saps the trust that people have in the lottery system. They don't want people to try to game the system because they have inside knowledge to the winning numbers, for example.
So if he hadn't done this, because, okay, so Circle K is contending that under state rules, unsold, overprinted tickets are the property of them.
Yep.
So let's say he didn't walk back in and end up purchasing this ticket.
Sure.
What would have happened to it? Would Circle K have claimed the winning jackpot?
So that's a good question. Yes, Circle K would be in the same position that it's in now with the same claim, saying, look, we printed out these tickets from the night before and they went unsold. So the Arizona lottery says they belong to us. It belongs to us. But there is a claim that the Arizona lottery should get the money back. And if that happens, then the money should have been rolled over to the next lottery winner, and the money could have potentially gone to that winner. So it does create kind of a mess here. But I think the facts are pretty strong for Circle K to come out as the winner in this case.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what do you think happens here? So with this temporary restraining order Circle K is hoping is granted, that's to stop the ticket from expiring because it expires on the 23rd. But they're not hearing this. The next scheduled hearing for this isn't until May 15th.
Yep.
I mean, what? I don't know. We don't have a, magic 8-ball, but what could happen here?
So, this is just a procedural maneuver, and it basically means that, so a winner of a lottery ticket has about 6 months to claim the ticket, the prize. And what this does is it presses a button and says, halt, to the Arizona Lottery saying, you can't make any determination about who the money goes to until the judge, in this case, rules on the merits of the case.
Okay. Is it likely for a judge to do that?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay.
There's a good cause for this to happen. Judge Kramer is a very good judge, and I think that he'll definitely come to a just result in this case.
Okay. All right. So you're watching that one closely. We all will be. So that's May 15th. So that's Friday.
Yep.
Already.
Yeah.
So that's okay.